That shit gas. That shit gas, for sure. Yo, what's good, boys? Today, we got a different setup. We're about to be here for the next month, ish, until the end of Christmas break. So right now, I got Thanksgiving break, and then I'll go back for one day, like next 2 weeks from now. One day, do my exams, and then the rest are online. And then I'm coming right back here and then be here for like a whole month and a half, something like that, for Christmas break. So today, it's going to kind of be a weird topic, but, I'm going to talk about a little bit of, what I feel about myself and how y'all boys should feel about yourselves as well, right? Right. As many of you know, I was kind of everywhere. About a year ago, I was really everywhere. I was just playing video games all day, jerking off to porn, just doing really just unhealthy things for me. I would literally play 13 to 14 hours a day, especially when there's no school. Like every little minute I had, free, any minute I had that like free time, I would hop on my phone, scroll on TikTok, and I would just be wasting time, right? Just consuming. Okay, I was living a consumer-based lifestyle, right? And, I don't care if you're religious or not, God frowns upon that, okay? He has given you opportunity each and every single day, and if you're that selfish to waste hours and hours and hours and hours a day, you're pretty much wasting your entire life. He has given you one thing, and that is time. Okay, time is one thing that is the most important human asset, right? We have time. That's all we have. At the end of the day, that's all we have, right? And if you're, wanting to waste it and do all this stuff, you're just going to waste your life away and you're not going to get anything out of it. You're not going to improve anyone's life. You're not going to, set your family, your generational wealth for your family. You're not going to set anything up. Like, you're not going to improve anyone's life, right? You're not going to even improve yours, if that makes any sense. Right, so again, I was just not living the best life about a year ago. I would say, depressed, the word depressed is thrown around a lot, having depression. I wasn't diagnosed, obviously, but it's not depression. I was at a very low point in my life. Every single day was the same thing. Wake up, go to school, just watch TikTok, anytime that I had. During school, I would just waste fucking time when I could. And just, went home and played video games, ate shit food, worked. That's it. That was my life every single day. And, I was wondering why I felt like shit all the time, why I wasn't happy, why I wasn't joyful, why I wasn't fulfilled, right? I felt like I had a hole in my fucking heart, all right? And many of y'all boys can probably relate with this, or at least you could have, or at least you could. And I hope, you're past that point right now. But, going through that phase, it's extremely important for personal development as a young man, right? We all need to go through these, these struggles in life. I was, I think we all go through our hoe phase as boys, bro, but, my hoe phase is cooked. I would just snap girls all the time. I just snap random girls, any attention I could get, which is very little. I clung to that, right? And I wonder why I couldn't get a girlfriend. I would get so close, and then it would just end, and she would be like, no, I don't think we can do this or whatever like that, right? And it was because I was chasing it. I was trying to fill that void in my heart. I had no purpose, right? I wasn't chasing something every single day. I was chasing that dopamine every day, right? And, as I slowly began to, get introduced to trading and, self-development and online business, my life turned for the best, right? And, I really just realized lately, exactly what I think about myself, right? I hold myself to such a high standard that when I don't win, when I don't come out with the best results, it's a double-edged sword. I look at it very negatively when it comes to that, right? And, obviously, especially in trading, you need to take losses, positively, right? You need to move on from that. The way that I think about myself now is I hold myself to such a high standard. And that's because of all the shit that I've been through, right, this past year in my trading. I've literally went through the fucking trenches with my trading, all right, going from $300 away from passing my account, being super hyped up, telling all my friends about it, any chance I could. I'm about to pass my funded account, all this shit. And then literally 3 weeks from then, I blew the account, right? It's because I changed one thing in my trading, and it just threw everything off, right? And, going through an experience like that and being literally at my, lowest point at that point in my trading, I knew I was going to eventually, make it, and I still haven't even made it. I haven't made a single dime yet from trading, but I've seen a lot of progression. Right, and that's all really that matters is sticking to your same habits each and every single day, sticking to your same routine, and soon enough, if it's a good enough routine, if it's a good enough, set of non-negotiables that you need to do every single day, you're doing enough work, doing a lot of work, right? And there's no time for free time. You are eventually going to find success. Okay, and again, I just hold myself to such a high standard at this point, and I'll look at me. Try to look at yourself in the third person, right? If you saw you walking on the streets, what would you think? Okay, based on, are you fit? Do you look healthy, right? And try to gauge what you should do from there. Okay, so if you look at yourself and you're overweight, or you have, an insane amount of acne on your face, and you eat a lot of unhealthy food, and people can tell that, then fix it. Okay, fix it. Right, because if people are going to look at you like you don't look good, you're obviously not going to look at yourself that you look good, right? And that self-confidence is a must, right? And I'm not going to lie, bro. When it comes to self-confidence, I'm very confident in myself and who I've become. I love who I've become, and I want to continue striving to become a better person each and every single day. Right, that's the way that I look at the way I'm living my life right now. And that's the way that many of y'all should be looking at your lives as well. Right, but I still struggle with things, right? I believe that I'm a little bit antisocial. Not antisocial, but just, just anxious, a little bit anxious in social situations, right? And, I'm being vulnerable right now. This is straight up, this is the main thing I struggle with, right? It's being... I understand that I'm literally, this is not egotistical, it's not anything like that, but I believe that I'm better than a lot of people my age. Okay, especially, kids that are around me. When it comes to college students that are getting drunk every night, doing dumb shit, having fucking useless sex, I'm better than you. I'm sorry. It's egotistical as fuck, but I'm sorry, but I am better than you, right? So, but I still, when I'm in these public situations, I feel... I don't fit in, right? So I try not to talk too much. And again, bro, I never go to parties, right? I've only been to 2 or 3 parties, and I've really noticed that it's not my thing, right? And ever since I just don't go to parties. I don't go to a lot of functions, if you even call it that, right? I don't go to a lot of them, right? And I believe that's the reason why I'm kind of the way that I am, and I'm glad that I'm the way that I am when it comes to me being alone for so long, because I've learned so much about myself and what I need to do to level up my life, because a lot of people aren't willing to do that. A lot of people spend their entire lives alone, but they're not doing anything, right? They're gonna stay home all day and play video games. They're gonna just do useless stupid shit, right? And that's just the main thing I struggle with. And again, that comes through me just not being in a lot of social. Bro, I'm literally looking at charts for 6 to 7 hours a day. I do not leave my room. I'm working all fucking day long, right, from sun up to sundown. Right, the only times that I'm ever watching YouTube or something like that, and the majority of the time it's educational content. I'm watching a podcast or someone speak, kind of like this video right here, trying to educate myself, right? And that's only 3 times a day: breakfast, lunch, dinner. I don't even really go out other than dinner. That's literally the majority of the time. That's the only time I really leave my room, right? Because some days I don't have class and some days I do. Those days, obviously, I'll leave the class and they're on. But I spend 99% of my day alone, okay, in my room, because my roommate's typically not there because he's in a frat, right? So I spend literally the 99% of my day alone, Okay, and I shouldn't expect for me to be a super social wizard, right? That loves to talk to everyone. If I'm doing this, I've been doing this. I mean, even before trading, right? I would be in my room playing video games all day long. I never went out, and that's when I went, a few times to parties. But I still didn't like it. I've never liked drinking. I never liked the fact of getting fucked up for no reason. It's just so stupid to me, right? So even then, like, it's just that's just the way that I am, and I believe that over time, I have gotten better at speaking publicly. I believe that I have, as well as even on this YouTube channel, I've gotten a lot better at speaking to a camera, and to y'all boys in the Discord as well. Because I mean, to be completely honest, about a year ago, if there was just a bunch of random strangers on a Discord call, I wouldn't have joined and I wouldn't have started talking, right? But now I can freely do that and just be completely chill with y'all boys, right? And it's just practice is gonna, create persistence, right? It's going to make you better at something, right? So constantly, being able to talk to y'all boys, and just constantly being in new situations where I talk to new people. Obviously I'm gonna get better at that, but still, that's something that I struggle with, and I need to get better over time with. But right now, my main focus is being by myself the majority of my day in my room, doing my work, right? Because that is going to help me reach and achieve my goals, right? Going to partying, going to functions and all that, yeah, that's fun. It can be fun. I don't really see it as fun. Maybe a function like where there's no alcohol, where it's just a bunch of guys chilling or whatever. But even then, it's just kind of a waste of time. That's just the way I think about it. If I'm not around a bunch of guys that are like-minded and super high level like me, or higher level than me, hopefully, I want to surround myself with people that are better than me. Then I don't want to be around it, right? I don't want to be spending a lot of time with that, right? Anything but that, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm gonna continue working on that. But I mean, other than that, like, I look at myself from a third person as a very, high level dude, okay? And especially very soon, when I start making a lot of money, when I start, even when I make money, continuing my habits, continuing my good habits, continuing waking up at 4:30 every single day, right? That's just going to show that the money is not going to change me at all, right? I'm still going to be posting content like this. It's probably going to improve, but still going to be posting raw shit, bro. Like, not a lot's going to change when it comes to, my fundamentals, right? And that's where a lot of people get lost. That's so you can really look at someone and tell if they're made up of what they say they are, okay? Because if they get rich, and then they change their habits, they start to slip, they don't follow their fundamentals, they're going to lose it. That you can tell who they are as a person. They're chasing the result, okay? But I'm chasing the purpose. I'm chasing my purpose, right? And I never will stop, because I know that I'm never going to reach that point fully, right? I'm gonna constantly set new goals for myself. Each and every single time I achieve them, right? Just this year alone, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't follow me, you should go and follow me. I'll leave it all in the description, my socials. But I posted the other day talking about setting goals and how important it is. But I've literally pretty much checked off every single goal that I've set for myself this year, right? And it's a feeling of gratitude that I've been able to make it through this year, right? Being the 99% and not quitting through such a fucking rough time in trading, right? And it's only up from here, boys. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, there's gonna be challenges along the road, but I'm gonna continue bettering myself each and every single day. And yeah, boys, I hope y'all boys enjoyed today's video. And if you want to join in the description, I'll leave my or join the Discord. It'll be all in the description. Yeah, if y'all want to join that'll all be down there. And I hope y'all boys have a blessed day. Peace out.